Yeah, I know I'm in the dark, y'all. I ain't got my hair done yet, so my face ain't on here. Okay, so yeah, get over it. But how y'all doing today? How y'all day going so far today? I hope it's going magnificent. Because that's definitely what you deserve to be having a magnificent day, baby. You woke up. So what other complaints could you have, baby? Everything else is fixable as long as you woke up. So how are y'all doing today? Let me know when you enter the room. When you enter the room. Let me know when you here. Say hey, hey. Let me know when you here. Well, I just came on here real quick, y'all. I just see that everybody, of course, we're all looking for updates and praying for the best about, Miss Holla. Hey, Kimberly Martin. Hey, Bonita. I did see Shell going earlier. She did say, I guess it's something going around maybe on Facebook saying that Miss Holla has passed. Shell did dispute that and say that she has not passed. She's still here with us, y'all. Hey, Smiley T. Hey, Diana Stone. Hey, Donna Dixon. Hey, Crafty with your flamboyant creator. Hey, all y'all. How y'all doing today? So yeah, y'all, she said Miss Holly is still here. She's still fighting, y'all. She ain't going nowhere. So if y'all see that stuff going on Facebook, don't believe it, y'all. Don't start crying. She's still here fighting. Let's keep praying. Let's keep praying for God's will to be done, whatever that shall be, y'all. Let's keep praying for her. I don't know why people so quick to always want to put somebody in their grave. Like that's the worst thing that you could ever do to somebody. Unless the immediate family tell you that they gone. Like I wouldn't share stuff like that, saying that people gone and you don't know for sure. Like that's awful. Hey, inclusion girl. Yeah, y'all. So please, if y'all see that Shell did ask that we not share that, and of course, don't tote that kind of news. Because we all, don't want that going on. We don't want to see that on our timeline. So I know Shell definitely don't want to see it, y'all. And when I looked in her face when she was talking on that live earlier today, y'all, you could tell she looked so defeated, y'all. Shell need prayers, y'all. Shell need us to pray for her more than we've ever prayed before. That God give her some strength, y'all. Shell looks so defeated and tired. She said, I'm only on here for a minute. But it's a shame that she felt like she had to get on her live just to tell people that Miss Hollywood was not gone. Because somebody took it upon themselves to go online and spread that kind of mess that she was gone. Y'all, please don't do that. Don't put people in their grave. Don't do that. That's right. Prayers for Miss Holla. That's right. Praying for the whole family, the whole entire family. And definitely praying that God give them strength. Where it's clearly that there is none, y'all. They need our prayers. Okay? They need our prayers. Because they po Shell. Y'all, every time I look at Shell, my heart just break for her. And then, people always would say, well, how can you have this kind of feelings about people that you don't know personally, baby? Why, how you couldn't? How you couldn't? You supposed to love others like God loves you. You don't have to know them to love them or care about their well-being. You don't have to know somebody personally to show human empathy, human compassion for what they're going through. If you think that you can only love people that you know personally, baby, that's a character flaw. That is a character flaw. You need to fix that. That is a character flaw about yourself because it may be a stranger one day that got to save you. You never know. It may be a stranger one day that got to save you. You just never know. And that just be hard. Sorry, y'all. I had to mute it for a minute, honey. My grandbabies came here. Every time I try to go live, y'all, they be right there trying to come here and got 1,000 things to say. I swear, children, one thing about children, they won't bother you until they think you're doing something else. If they think you're doing something else that may take a little inkling of attention off of them, baby, now they got everything in the world to tell you, honey. Everything done happened. That's right. We are all brothers and sisters, and that's facts. Y'all, they always have a story. Every time I go live, they got a story. Y'all, please tell me the story. After I done been sitting here with y'all all day, and y'all ain't had nothing to say. As soon as I hit live now, y'all got everything in this world. Y'all got all the conversation in the world for me. And again, for y'all that just come in this dark, baby, because my hair look a mess, okay? When I say a mess, I mean a mess, baby. I ain't put a comb to it, not a brush to it, not a nothing to it, not no water, not no grease, not no nothing, honey. My mama will be ashamed, okay? So no, it's gonna be dark. Y'all hear me? Everybody out there, y'all know how that is, baby. You ain't had no strength, baby. It's just been one of those days. Now look at here. Yeah, y'all. It's so that's why y'all physically can't see me, but y'all, y'all hear me. And y'all know how I look, child. It's thumbnails, it's some videos. I'm on there. If y'all just need to put a face to the voice, baby, go on back and look over there. But yeah, y'all, and it just be so sad too. I be seeing people like even under the videos that I did post, just actually having comments, bad comments. Oh, y'all saw them people doing this and doing that to her. No, 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 we didn't. Okay, you saw what you wanted to see because you want to have something negative to say. Don't tell us what we saw. We ain't see no such a thing. Come on in and preach. Somebody needs to hear this repeated, honey. Okay, you gotta love others as God loves you, baby. You don't gotta know nobody to care about them. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous to think that you have to. That's right, Miss Sonita Bynum. That's all I saw was love and compassion. And no matter how much she cursed their behinds out, they laughed, and that's what love is. We with you, boo. Thank you, Thelma Thomas. That's what love is. My grandma used to cuss me from the time she see me to the time I need to go home, but I used to laugh through it all because I knew she loved me. A lot of people think vulgar language. Now, it do affect some people, but when you have multiple people in your family, especially kids and stuff like that, one thing you have to know how to love people in their form. You love people the way that they are. Okay? So everybody doesn't require the same type of love. You can't love everybody the same way. Some people demand different type of love. Always praying for Miss Holla. And family, yes, we are, Ashley. Yes, we are always. Let me tell you something. I would do anything to have my grandma right here cussing me. If she could cuss me from 24 hours a day, but still be right here with me, honey, I endure. Okay? Because I used to do nothing but laugh at her anyway. It didn't hurt my feelings. I mean, some people, it may hurt their feelings, but it didn't hurt mine. And you can tell it's the same thing with them. They encourage, they look forward to Holla cussing them out. They used to sit there and laugh like, ooh, Holla. Yo, we got to just, pray for that family, y'all. And child, this whole time, on top of us stressing about Miss Holla, y'all, I know they been talking about Kanye was missing. So, since he came out and was so vocal about so many things, y'all, I was genuinely worried about Kanye. That's right, Diane Stein. I was genuinely worried about him. Then I pop on here today. He allegedly done got married. Child, this man was gone off doing his thug thizzle. While we sitting here worrying about him, thinking somebody done hurt him because he done spoke up against the wrong people, child. Listening to people talking. And that man was out there getting married. That's our heritage and well raised. And we know the difference. Exactly, Sonita Bynum. We know the difference. Like, what are you talking about? I wouldn't even think what others say. All we need to do is celebrate her life until the end. Okay, exactly. Because, like I said before, the world will forever say her name. So we're going to celebrate her now and even after. Because the world will forever know her name. We will forever sit back and think about funny things that she did. We will forever remember the lessons that she gave us. We will forever remember watching a woman who went through so much because she was always very vocal about what she went through. And she still lived to be 97. We're praying for more years, but we just want her to be whatever God's will is. We want her to be in peace. We don't want her to be in no pain. We want her to be okay. But and that gives a lot of people thoughts because a lot of times you wake up and you go through stuff in life and you feel like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it through this. Yes, she's a strong woman, Diane Stone. You feel like, I don't know how I can make it through this. Then you can go back and listen to a woman that talk about physical abuse. She talked about, losing, they referenced her losing her children. Hey, R, we've been looking for you, R. How you doing, my love? I pray to God that you are 100% better, Miss R, and know that we are consistently praying for you, my love. And she still lived to be 97. Like I said, a lot of times we go through stuff from day to day and we feel like, how are we going to make it through? We feel like we're going to pass away in that moment. Or we feel like sometimes, you know what, this is just too much. I can't carry this load no more. I want it to stop. I want the pain to stop. I want the lack to stop. I just rather end it out. I just want it to be all over. I'm getting there. I missed y'all. We missed you so much. And then we look at a woman that still, she hit till she 97 years old, as if she endured all that she endured. Passing away of, I think she said 3 children. And she still endured, y'all. She still overcame, y'all. She's still kicking, even now. No matter how much pain it is, this is showing her strength, y'all, because she's still kicking. The doctors gave up on her months ago, but she said, y'all can give up all y'all want. Shell motivated her to know, I don't care what that doctor say. That doctor don't got the last say. So y'all, we seen a loving family. And, I don't see how anybody else can, get anything out of what we have been seeing these last couple of years than that. That is a loving family that did all that they could. And I just hope Shell can understand that, if God forbid it happens, that she did all that she could. That's the way we talk back then. We are too soft now. We do it in love. Holla, she was truly mine. And exactly. That's right. That's right, Bonita. That's how we all feel like that. That was our gangster granny. And that's our, I ain't mean to talk about it in past tense. I'm saying that's our gangster granny. That's how we all known her. And get on here looking for it. Like I said, I used to laugh. She was every bit of my nana. My nana, you cuss us out. But I knew it was love. That's why God has the last say so, Kimberly Martin. Nobody earthly. I don't care how much medical training you got. That ain't your call. That ain't your call. And I just don't like the fact that doctors will tell you, oh, they probably got months or maybe a couple of days. Stop. Just say that you've done all that you can do, and that's it. That's all. Now we'll leave it in God's hands. Stop telling families stuff like that, because then they walk around and they remember, they have that in their head. And that's painful. That is painful. A lot of earthly people need to understand, God don't need no help. People need to stop acting like that. God, that's not your position. He didn't hand you over the reins and say, I want you to make a call on somebody else's life. And people got to stop trying to dig graves for people, baby, because understand, the same grave you dig for somebody else will become your own. Stop digging graves for people. Speak life into people. Want people to live. What you want somebody to pass away for? Like, people, it's crazy. Hey, Teresa, we missed y'all. We missed you too, boo. Like, stop. I don't care how mad somebody make you, y'all. I don't care what they do. Never speak death over somebody. Hey, Stinger Scorpion. 2 years ago, the doctors gave my husband 46 months. He lived 2 years past on January 4th, 2023. That's right, Miss Stinger Scorpion. Oh, and our condolences on the loss of your husband. That was recent. I just noticed that say 2023. May God give you comfort, Miss Stinger Black Scorpion, where there may be none. May God provide understanding. May God comfort your heart, baby. When you break down, may God hug you. May God carry you through your weakest hours. And may God help you forever remember him like you remembered him. Not in the sick way, but in the way that you remember him when y'all had the best times. When you are blessed to have a grandmother at that age. That's right. I swear, that is a blessing. A person who be on this earth for 97 years, y'all know she's full of wisdom. She done seen stuff that most of us will never see. We never saw. Like, it's a blessing to make it to that. That goes to show she was a good woman alone. The fact that she living at this point to 97, and we don't know what she gonna go on to, but that age alone says a lot about her character, even without them saying nothing. The fact that she's still here, 97 years. I've been praying for you and the family. Yes, ma'am, Miss Stinger. Yes, ma'am, Miss R. Yes, ma'am, Miss Thing. We definitely praying for you. Like, y'all, we just have to embrace one another, y'all. And I know sometimes people make it hard to love them, y'all. I know that for sure. Some people can make it so hard to love them, but y'all love them anyway. Love them anyway, because understand, that love, that's for you. That ain't for them. God gonna judge you on the way that you carry yourself, on your heart. Because another person shouldn't be able to dictate the type of person that you're going to be. Don't let another person carry your character. That's your character. And like I said, all I want is all want they 15 minutes of fame. She has so many sunrise and sunset. That's right. So many sunrises and sunsets. Yes. I'm glad she got whatever it was that she got, and that she's still getting right now, because I hope she can hear our voice, even though she ain't on this internet. I hope she can still feel our prayers. Because like I said, nobody ain't gonna forget about Miss Holla. The world will forever say her name, y'all. Forever say her name. And that's why I said, what y'all want to, when you leave, do you want to leave a legacy behind outside of your children and stuff like that? Do you want to be remembered in an amazing way? We all want to be remembered in a good way. Like I said, none of us are perfect. But if you can add just something to somebody's life, especially a total stranger, they'll forever remember you. They'll forever remember you. See, a lot of times people in our life feel like we're entitled to help them. So they really don't appreciate our help. They feel like we're entitled to do it. So a stranger sometimes will appreciate your help way more than the people that you love, the people that you there with every day. Because again, they feel entitled to your love. They feel entitled to whatever it is that you give them. So they don't appreciate it. They feel like you're supposed to do it. Hey, no more drama. So helping a stranger, you're going to get more out of it. Because that was a total stranger. So they're going to question themselves, wow, why did this person help me? This person is a total stranger. That's a good person, They chose to help me out of all people. Heaven will wait until Holla is called from God. That's right. Yes, it will. I love you all. We love you too, men in broken pieces. Okay, you continue to pray for Shell, Miss Holla, and the family. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, y'all, help a stranger. Help somebody. Because these, like I was just saying, like people in your life, they feel entitled to your help. That's why sometimes you give them and you don't feel nothing. You just give them because it's become something that you do all the time. And they don't show all they say. Sometimes you'll get a thank you. Sometimes you won't. That's that entitlement. That's that entitlement. Y'all, the ones that feel entitled, don't even say you give them something. Oh, you could have said thank you. You let them borrow $10. They don't say thank you. Take it right back. Take it right back. No, because I see where you at with me. You think you're entitled for me to help you. Understand, appreciate everybody in your life because nobody's entitled to do anything for you. I don't care what position they hold in your life. Anybody that's there to genuinely love you or help you and support you, it's because they choose to. But they don't have to. People got to stop thinking that people are and that they have to do anything for them. Even people have children and don't be there for them. Give them up for adoption or, different things like that. Nobody has to do anything for you. Like I tell my adult children, y'all adults, I don't have to do nothing. So if you got in your head that I still have to, I don't have to do nothing. But as your mother, I choose to, but I ain't got to do nothing. Know the difference. You can let the world tell you what the world want to tell you, but the world ain't raised you, I did. Don't come to me telling me about what the world said, because the world ain't the one who raised you. The world ain't the one who sweat these blood, sweat, and tears. The world ain't the one who sacrificed. I did. So I don't care what the world think, what the world said, what the world told you, what they informed you, what the therapist told you a parent's supposed to be. They telling you from their outlook or the type of parent that they should be being, or they feel like what a parent is. That's on them. I don't know. Don't come telling me about what nobody else told you. I don't care. Because I ain't finna adjust. Now, unless you giving me something, because like I say, every day, I don't care how old you get, you're never too old to learn. So everybody in this life has something to offer you, whether it's a blessing or a lesson. God loves a cheerful giver, and Holla gave us a lot of laughter until we cried. That's right. Yes, she did, Bonita. But it's just, y'all, it was just so sad to see Cheryl today on that live having this. It was hard for her to even say the words. She was like, y'all, just please stop sharing that. She is still here with us. She's still fighting. Please stop sharing that. Like that, y'all, my heart is torn for this family. Like, why? Why do they have to endure like this? But for their strength, they will be rewarded. They will be rewarded, y'all. God gonna keep them. God gonna comfort them. God will definitely keep them. We, like I said, even we praying for Miss Holla, but y'all, let's keep Shell and Maya and Janice and all of them that's there. Keep them in our prayers, that God don't allow them to get exhausted or, because sometimes, y'all, exhaustion can, God forbid, take you out of here too. Stress is a silent killer. So you got to understand, you have to take some time for you. So when she going out shopping or whatever she doing to make herself feel better, even if it's for a moment, let her. Cheer her through it. Don't have no negative comments about it. Stress is a silent killer. Stress will creep up on you. That's that killer that'll creep up on you, and you go to sleep and not wake up. Like, don't tear people down when they already being torn down internally. Yeah, we love and miss Holla, but like I said, they keeping the rest for themselves as they should. The rest is for them. The rest is for them. But yeah, y'all, it was just so sad to see it. And I was like, "Who? Miss R, what was those topics that we were supposed to talk about? You ain't come back. Cause we're gonna come back on later today and talk about them topics, y'all. We're gonna talk about, like I said, this is a reaction channel, but this is also like I said, I want this to be y'all safe place where we can all come together, we can talk about whatever it is y'all want to talk about. Because sometimes people don't have nobody to talk to. Forgive them, Lord, because they know not. Exactly. They know not what they do. Um, the people that's passing judgment on these families, or excuse me, on this family and trying to dig a grave for people, we gonna pray for them too. We're gonna pray that God shift their mindset, that God fix them wherever they broken. Because evidently it's a chemical imbalance somewhere up in there. People is doing it for clicks and views, trying to get recognition on YouTube. Oh my God. It can't be that deep. You so welcome, Kathy Crook. It can't be that deep. Ain't no way. But people don't understand, anything built on negativity will not stand. So for the fact that she had to come back out and say that it was a fib, that Holla's still here, anybody who went over there for that reason, I hope they had enough sense to come from up over there. Because, okay, you already building a foundation I don't want to be a part of. Because if you would put somebody in the grave for some clicks and views, baby, you ain't the type of person I want to listen to. Because ain't nowhere in the world you feel like you think that's right. I miss her. Yeah. It's crazy, no more drama, because I was doing the same thing. Looking at her old videos. Like, wow. And still just laughing like it's the first time. Like it's the first time. Still watching it. Hey, Miss Shirley Brown. Still watching it and laughing like it was the first time we saw her. But yeah, it's heartbreaking. And a lot of us done lost our granny. So we know what they going through. So it's heartbreaking. Not only because of what she gave us, but also because a lot of us have been there. So we know the pain firsthand to watch Granny go. Because Granny, it's something about Granny. The active grannies, the active big moms in your life, baby, it's something different about when you watching big mom transition. It's something different. It feel like the whole, I don't know. I guess it's because they are the queens over the family, or the pillar of the family. So when you see Granny going down and deteriorating, you feel like everything is leaving with her. Because usually once the big mom leaves, the family falls apart because there's nobody else to hold them together. Because don't nobody usually respect anybody in the family like they respect Granny. When your mama and your daddy make you mad, who you call? Granny. Take me to my grandma's house. Take me over to Nana house. Because my grandbabies, they do it right now. Call Nana. When they I don't care about no calling Nana. I'm your mama. I be like, girl, bye. Bring me my doggone grandbaby. It's just something about Granny, And it's, like I said, you see the family. My family did the same thing. Once the big mom left, it just all fell apart. No more Sunday dinners every Sunday. Everybody getting together. Like, grandma kept everything together. And once she left, it's like the torch was passed, I guess, but nobody wanted to take the responsibility of the big mom, making sure the family stay together. Like, even if it's just once a week, catching up. But I told my children I'm about to pick up that torch. Well, I see my babies often, all the time anyway, but I want it for my whole family. Like, life is too short for people to be playing around with their family and not treating their family as a priority. It's hard. Oh, yeah, that head of the family, Miss Brown. Oh, yes, Miss Shirley. What you say? I lost my granny in 2003 at 93. And you right, the fact. Yep, Miss Stinger Scorpion, that's what happens. I literally been watching her old videos from the couch to up to date with dealing with serious anxiety and depression. She gives me life when I'm not feeling it. And my grandma was on hospice. Oh, Tierra. Well, I pray that you are finding comfort in those videos, definitely. I pray that she is healing where you are broken, And so I know to a lot of people, even ones that have, cling to her in that manner, like as a substitution, it's gonna feel like you're hurting all over again. I don't cling to people that tight, y'all, because we all know that this ain't our final resting place. We all gonna transition. It's gonna come a day for all of us. So I don't cling to people like that because baby, that hurt is nothing to play with. There's nothing like grandma's love. It's a pain I cannot describe. Exactly. Ain't nothing like grandma love. And grandma, mama can tell you something, y'all. Your mama can tell you something. Your mom and daddy can tell you something. And it holds value and it holds weight. But you sometimes, for some reason, we question it, y'all. I don't know if it's second nature or what, but we still question it. But boy, when you go sit on granny bed and she tell you the same thing, then it make you look at yourself like, wait a minute. Maybe I'm really messing up out here. You know, granny don't even come out the house and granny telling me this or that. For some reason, I don't know why. It's not fair, but hey, it is what it is. It's granny. Hey, we ain't gonna, it's granny. Grandma said. I can relate because my grandma that's right, my other mother. There is nothing like grandma's love. It's the pain I cannot, okay, I read that. Yep, we just passing on through. That's right, Miss Stinker Scorpion. That's why we have to definitely make sure that we do all that we can while we're here. And like I said, I know some people make it hard to love them, y'all. I know some people that is just pure out, flat out, make it so hard to love them. Even your own children sometimes. Even once they get grown. Grandma words be like, Bible, okay, no more drama. Exactly. Bible. Grandma words is like Bible. But grandma know it all. Exactly. Because grandma done been, they done that. I found out some things about my grandma in those big conversations. I was like, ew, grandma, I don't want to hear that. But grandma kept it raw and uncut. I was like, nah, come on, grandma. But she used to tell it like it is. She be like, girl, please. Don't be sitting here trying to act like you innocent. But y'all, God knows I miss it. And like I said, even your children sometimes can make it hard to love them, y'all. And that's the hard thing. And people don't like to say stuff like that because it's real. But it's not like, it's not acceptable in this society. They feel like, oh, that's your children. Let me tell you something. You love your children. There's a difference between you can love your children to death and not like them. You understand? Children, your own children can make it hard. Grandma is the root of the family. Yes, she is. Your own children can make it hard. Like these children grow up, sometimes they become belligerent, disrespectful, act like you ain't never taught them nothing, act like everything that you have taught them in life hold no value. Because now they've went out into the world and seen something a little different. You don't understand. You may see it in a different form, baby, but it's the same thing. And you can definitely apply my lesson to it, but you choose not to because now you want to live by the ways of this world. Baby, if you live by the ways of this world that we in now, this genre of children, you going to self-destruct. Better go back to the old ways. The old ways is what carried a lot of us through. That's why they done put so many rules on us raising our kids the old ways. Because the old ways, we was able to raise good children. We was able to raise children that were grounded. These days, they throw so much in there. All a child got to do is go lie on you. And then you had the whole government up in your house trying to make it seem like you're a bad parent. All because, listen, I ain't die. It ain't killed me. I lived through it. What make them different? Raising all these soft behind children. Can't say nothing to them. They want to run and tell. I can't stand when I see that. I tell mine, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing I'm going to do or say is to hurt you. Everything that I'm doing or saying is to heal you or to help you grow. But if you think somebody out there can do it better than me, baby, go ahead. You go in peace. I can't relate because my grandma was my other mother. There is nothing like a grandma's love. It's a pain I cannot say. Okay, I read that. Grandma's do. Yep, I read that. You can't stop my love. I love you from a distance. That's right. It ain't going to stop, baby, but we can do it from a distance. Because understand, as parents, we choose to, sometimes we give up on ourselves because like I said, we give these kids everything. And then you left with nothing. And they choose everything that you gave them to use the love that you have for them against you. Ain't none of y'all had y'all children use your love against you? You love them so much that you can't even tell them no. And when you tell them no, they make it seem like you're the worst person in the world. Girl, I even see people going on Facebook and stuff talking about their parents on Facebook. You mean to tell me you and your mom had a disagreement? You felt like you could bring it to social media? Your own parent? Like, y'all, this world be messed up. Surely, whatever Big Mama says, it comes to pass. It definitely do. I don't care if it don't come through right then. It's coming through, baby. It's going to pass on through your life. Trust and believe, and you're going to see it. And you're going to think about Big Mama words. Especially when she speaks on your boyfriend. Tell her, okay, ain't worth a dime. Angela Brooks, amen, sister. You right, no more drama. Yes, Angela Brooks. Yeah, They'll go on social media and talk about their parents, y'all, and then people get under there and promote it. Oh, yeah, your mama was wrong. If y'all don't it's just certain things, baby. It's just certain things, honey, because these children are very good at being deceitful. Stop thinking because a child said their parent did something that their parent really did it. Sometimes it's true, but a lot of times it's not. Their parent could have just said no. But these kids have learned how to use the tools that they were dealt, which is that the parents no longer control the home. And they teach them this in school. If your parent do this or that till you come talk to me. Oh, I can't raise my voice at my child. If I feel like my child need a pop and I can't pop my child, or you think you can raise them better, you can come take them because they deserve to pop it. But they can get out in these streets and the you know who's can take them up out of here for grabbing a cell phone that they think, oh, I thought it was a good. Oh, but I can't pop them. No, 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 baby. We ain't even finna work like that. We ain't even finna work like that. Thank you, no more drama. Everybody, please hit the like and share button, please. Yeah, we ain't even finna play like that. I tell them quick, listen, if you think anybody can do it better than me, baby, I love you. Understand, I will send God's grace and mercy with you, but you ain't gonna kill me. I ain't finna stoop down to no children in my house. I'm not bowing down to no kids in my house. But that's what the world is now telling these kids, that that's what we supposed to do, basically. We supposed to just keep gentle parenting. We supposed to just keep talking when they keep doing the same repetitive things that we've already talked to them about. We supposed to just keep on doing it. And they have no recourse, no discipline. Because if you discipline them, you're going to jail. But the authorities can discipline them with no recourse. And these kids getting that in their head. They're on the social media and they seeing that mess. I told mine from the jump. Go ahead, follow it up. I'm here to tell you right now. I know what I done for you. And I ain't got to throw it back up in your face. Good evening. I'm listening from London, England. I agree with you. Oh, thank you, Marcia King. My grandma was like, Holla. She spoke it raw. Exactly, Miss Shirley Brown. Mine was too. So you can't discipline you. Exactly, Miss Stinger Scorpion. You can't discipline your own children, but they can. You discipline them, they going to lock you up. And see, these kids get that in their head. And they actually, a lot of them starting to operate like that in their parents' house. Feel like they can go and come as they please. Do what they want to do. And you can't do nothing to them. Because they feel like, oh, you hit me. I'm going to call the police. Oh, you're going to have to call them, baby. I'm like Medea, baby. You're going to have to call. I'm going to have you dialing 911 with your neighbor. Okay? I'm here to tell you that right now. Go on and call them. Because you ain't going to run my house. I'm not finna submit to no children. You can get up out my face with that. But the world make them think that that's okay, y'all. Do y'all know, did y'all hear about that the 6-year-old who shot his teacher? Why was I seeing an article today where they said that they knew the child had the weapon before he shot the teacher, y'all? They said they had already checked the child. They had already checked the child because they had already got reports that he had the weapon, y'all. But when they checked his backpack, it wasn't nothing in it. I know you lying. When I read that today, I said, you know what? But this is what I'm saying. Like it's bigger than what meets the eye, y'all. That part messed up our generation. Being 36 is very, very messed up. The world too much. Exactly. These kids feel entitled and like you owe them something. How I owe you something? I gave you something that you could never repay me for. I gave you life. Yeah, no more drama. Yep. They said that they knew the child had a weapon. They had already got reports that the child had a weapon. They had already checked his backpack prior. And it wasn't nothing on there. It wasn't nothing in there. Yep. 6 years old. Now, y'all tell me this. 6 years old, okay? Now, I know a lot of people, they do hunting and they do stuff like that. So a lot of little children know how to use weapons. And when they out there in the streets running wild, then they want to say that you have no home training. And little dude killed his mom for not. Exactly. Yep. For not buying him a video game. It's like tail wagging the dog. Exactly. That's right, Marcia King. Like the tail wagging the dog, as my grandmother would say. Like, y'all, it's just like, as parents, what do, y'all? But see, the first thing you do, you can be the most perfect parent. You can give these kids all you want. You can guide them. You can, teach them everything. You can set the blueprint out for their life. And in one day, they can go meet somebody else out in the world that they feel like, oh, have it. Their life a little more fun than mine. And they can transform into a totally different child. And what you got to know, the same child that you say, have a good day when they leave for school, I love you. A lot of times that ain't the same child that's in these schoolhouses. That ain't the same child that's outside playing where they know you can't see them. That ain't the same child. These children change faces so fast, but then as soon as they do something, the first thing you want to do is say it's their upbringing. In some cases, children are brought up like that, but in some cases, a lot of cases, they're not. So where is the baby now? I hope he's not in juvenile. I know they said they was gonna get him to talk to a counselor and stuff like that. No more drama, but they haven't really made too much more updates on him. That's just the one I saw today. That's exactly, Miss Brown. They change. Soon as they walk out your door, they want to fit in. They want to be popular. I don't care how much you tell them, be a leader, not a follower. Be a leader, not a follower. My 4-year-old grandbaby can come in here right now and tell you what Nana told you. She'll say, be a leader, not a follower. But can I guarantee that in 16, when she turns 16 to 15, she'll still be being that leader that I told her to be? Can I guarantee even now at 4, when she's at school, she's being a leader? No, I can't. Like people, it seems like people of this world step away from reality. We all try to live an illusion that some things just don't have an answer to it. Everybody want to have an answer for everything, but do you understand that some things we just can't answer for? Learn how to be okay with the fact that some things we just don't know why it's happening. We don't know why the child is doing it. We don't know. Everybody is programmed. Everybody has free will. Everybody has their own mind, y'all. Everything that people do in life is not taught. Learn, people make choices. People make choices. Believe it or not, they make choices. And I don't care how you try to sugarcoat it. Some people even these children make their own awful choices. These children change. Yep, the time. That's why I never say what my children won't do. They are like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Exactly, no more drama. Sierra Pinckney said, that's right. We was trying to figure out what do you do with a 6-year-old? That's why I keep my kids and grandkids. And that's right. That's all we can do, y'all. Pray over them. That God lead their footsteps every day before mine sleep out here, even before they go to sleep. And I said, God, please help them be more like you and less like them. I say that all the time because the world can change them. And I be like, God, please guide their footsteps because that's all that we can do. That's all that we can do. Ask God to guide their footsteps because He's the one who sees them when we can't. We can't see them 24 hours a day. You can only plant the seeds and pray to God that they grow and you continue to water them, y'all. But you can't beat yourself up when your child chooses to make a decision other than what you've taught them. That don't make you a bad parent. Stop letting the world make you think that. Stop letting the world make you think that you're a bad parent when you know you did all you could. Learn how to stand on what you know that you've done. I don't care how nobody else want to see it. You know that you did all you could. Nobody can ask you to give more than what you got, baby. If you gave all you got, that's what you got. We were trying to figure out where they put a 6-year-old. That's why I read that. My children are in their 40s and always reply, yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. You are so correct. Speak positivity into their life. That's all we can do. That's right, Mr. Michelle Phillips. You have to pray for them because when they step out that door, they're on their own, and that's right. And that's facts. Once they step out that door, and you got to understand, you can't. Y'all, we do everything that we can to keep our children safe, y'all, but we cannot cover them 24 hours a day. Understand that you've done what you can. Because a lot of us parents, y'all, we tear ourselves down and we kick ourselves down. We leave ourselves stagnant in life, y'all, because we let these children drain us dry. We let these kids drain us dry for real. We love them so much and we unconsciously do it because we're natural nurturers. So we love them with everything in us. We want them to have everything in this world that they want, their heart desires. But do you understand sometimes they may not deserve it? Understand that it's okay to be real enough to say, nah, you don't deserve that. What did you do? What did you do to deserve that? The world wasn't handed to you on a silver platter and it's not going to be handed to your child on a silver platter. Teach your children it's going to be some people that's going to give you some no's. Everybody not going to like who you are. Baby, you're not for everybody. You're not supposed to be. You wasn't built to be for everybody. You don't have to fit in. You were born to stand out. Stop trying to fit in. Focus more on standing out. Focus more on being your own person. I tell this stuff to my kids all the time. When they decide to do something different, y'all, I used to let her beat me down because of course the first thing they do is want to blame the mothers. But then I think about me. Have I ever done that in my life? No. Have I ever introduced them to stuff like that in my life? No. So what I'm beating myself down for? They chose to go looking for that. When you go looking for trouble, you're going to find it. For sure. So if you think it's funner to be and wallow in trouble than somewhere that could advance you to the next level of your life, baby, but understand, I'm going to yell till I'm blue in the face. I ain't going to never stop telling you that you're wrong. I ain't going to never stop putting your BS in your face and calling you on it. I'm going to keep doing that. But if you choose to still continue to walk that way, what you want me to do? I can't handcuff myself to you and walk around with you 365. I can't do that. And I ain't going to do that. I've planted the seeds and I water them daily. That's it. That's all. You got to water yourself too. You got to want something for yourself too. I can want everything in this world for you. If it was up to me, baby, all my children right now will be billionaires. They'll have everything in this world that they would have never had a fight. They would have never had to hear a bad word about them. Nobody in the world would be able to speak one bad word about them, honey. If it was up to me, my babies would walk on gold every day of their life. But that's not a reality. Exactly, Miss Shirley Brown, hanging with the wrong crowd. But they see the wrong crowd sometimes is more attractive to them because that's where they have fun at. See, kids they think life a game. Stop looking to have fun. Look for something that's going to advance you. Hang with people that got the same mind frame and they trying to go where you trying to go. Learn how to pick the crowd. Like I tell them, quick, y'all be so busy about wanting to be known in the streets. The streets don't love nobody. You know how many people in the grave over a community where they don't even own a piece of grass? How silly is that? That's all your life is worth, trying to be popular? No more drama said, I'll be so afraid when my grandson leave home. I'm constantly texting him. I'm in California and some cities have bad cops that put black young men in a car. Exactly. And harass them. Yes, they do. So like I tell them, unfortunately, you're born in this world already somebody's prey. Okay? And we all know who prey that is. But I tell them to understand why you to pray. You to pray because of your strength. You to pray because of what your skin defines. So you got to choose whether or not you're going to be a statistic or you're going to use your strength to better your life. You're going to walk in your power. You got to make that choice. To walk in your power. Or you going to wallow in your demise? One or the other. Ain't no in between. Make a choice. That's when people in the street see my kids doing something, they be like, oh, your mama, you know your mama don't. But like I tell them, when they come back and they be like, because y'all, I'm a house hobbit. I stay home. Okay? I don't want to be in the streets. Ever since, all this stuff be going on, I go to the grocery store, whatever, sometimes I take my babies, of course, jumping and skating and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm a homebody. So when people tell me, but a lot of people know me. So a lot of people love me and they know how I am about my children. So they'll call me. They'll be like, I seen your son do such. I tell them, quick, snatch him up. Because he already know he ain't going to fight back. He already know, snatch him up. Because see, I believe in that we still need the community. The community is required. Y'all got to understand. We need them. You can't be everywhere all the time, y'all. We need the community. We need that village. I used to be the one with the crowds. Now I'm way more of an introvert. My grandma always told me, and my mama, watch who you call your friends. Exactly. Because more than I didn't see because them people. Exactly. Hey, Miss Brenda Johnson. Just getting on, not really knowing what's going on. Back up. Yeah, for real. Like you just don't know, y'all. The village is needed. Stop being those parents telling people, oh, don't say nothing to my child, baby. As long as they say it in a respectful manner and your child can learn something from it, let people help you with these kids. Because see, when they see you step up to everybody that try to say something to them, that don't do nothing but create. They become more disrespectful when somebody do try to check them. You ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy. Try these children boast up to you. But it's because you planted that seed that nobody can't say nothing to them. Only you. But you can't be with them 24 hours a day. So why would you even, set that kind of blueprint? I tell mine quick, oh, you better, even they're grown, let them say, if they're in front of a grown person and they are saying, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, I'll be like, oh, that's a grown person. My sons will tell you right now, don't you ever stand in front of a person with your head down. Look them in the eyes. You a man. Hold your head up. I don't care who you're standing in front of. You hold your head up. And you look them directly in their eyes. You present your strength in any situation. You don't let nobody make you hold your head down because ain't nobody in this world better than you. We all are equal. You hold your head up and you stand firm and you plant your feet. I don't care what the situation is. If you did something bad, you still hold your head up and plant your feet and stand on it. You made the decision, you stand on it. No, it's not Shell's channel. No, this is not Shell's channel. Live the life you love. Thank you for sharing truth. The community is needed, but these young people don't respect the village. By the way, came on late. How is Miss Holla? Shell says she's still here. She's still here with us, Michelle Phillips. Yeah, these children, you're right. They don't respect the village. But you know what? It's because the parents are not making them. Like I said, most people always run up top of that. My baby ain't do that. Yes, your baby did. I lost my daughter to triple homicide. I'm still going through it. Oh my God, my prayers to you, Miss Sheila Pascal. Lord God. May God comfort your heart. I know you'll hold that pain forever. And I don't like people to tell people it'll get better. No, it don't. I'm a realist. That's why a lot of people can't take me, because I'm a realist. No, it don't. You learn how to cope. It don't get better. You will miss their presence every day of your life. Stop. It's okay to be real with people and tell them that pain, even when you lose a parent. I tell people I still cry to this day. You're going to carry that pain with you to your grave. You just learn how to cope. You just think about them and how they will want you to be. They won't want you sad. They won't want you to stop your life. They will want you to continue. But stop telling people it's going to be all right. Because y'all, it don't be all right. Y'all, sometimes you tell people to be all right, then they never hear from you again. You don't even try to call them and make sure they're okay, or, that they are able to, they're coping with the loss of a loved one. You just run and say, oh, it's going to be all right. So you start that conversation with a lie, because sometimes it's not all right, y'all. People just learn how to cope. Some people deal with death very different than other people. Some people carry that pain forever. Some people let it control their life, control the way they move. Like they can't eat, even when it's a child or a parent or, somebody, a spouse, somebody that you've been with your whole life. Y'all, sometimes it's not all right. Stop starting a sentence off saying that. It's going to be all right. I can't stand for people to say that. Exactly, Miss Shirley Brown. It doesn't get better. You learn to cope. So see, telling people the truth from the beginning sometimes can help them build their strength. Stop starting off with that lie. Stop. Like, that's not the way to comfort nobody. Don't comfort me. Let me tell you, hurt me with the truth before you comfort me with a lie. Don't comfort me with no lie. I can't, I just don't, that do something to me. And I know it be maybe coming from a good place because it's common or what people say. It just ain't true. So if you're going to say something to somebody, y'all, be truthful. Just tell them, is there anything I can do for you? I'll be here for you as much as I can. But don't tell them, oh, it's going to be all right. They done lost their child. They done lost their child and you talk it's going to be all right. How? How will it ever be all right again? They done lost their mama, their daddy. How? Like, y'all, people just learn how to cope. But we live in a world where people lost is real. I hate when people tell me stuff that don't help, especially use the death of my basically brother who is a nephew. We share the same birthday. Yeah, and I can't, y'all, I'm sorry that y'all have to deal with that. I don't. I'll say my condolences, but I ain't the one that's gonna tell you it's gonna be all right. I'm here to tell you, if you looking for that from me, I ain't finna tell it to you. I'm sorry. Because I ain't gonna comfort you with no lie. I'm not gonna do that. That ain't who I am. It ain't in me. And even when you've already gone through it, why would you lie to somebody? When you done been through the same pain they enduring, why would you lie and tell them it's gonna be all right? Are you all right? You know you ain't all right, so how you gonna tell them it's gonna be all right? Hold people at face value. That's why they say sometimes the truth hurts, but I'd rather someone be truthful with me than tell me something bogus just to say something. Exactly. Live the life you love. Exactly. Hurt me with the truth, I say again. Do not comfort me with no lie. It's a day-to-day process. Some days, okay, some is hell. I get it. Exactly. Some days you get up and you joyful, you know, you move, you don't think about it. But y'all, it's that time. It's those times. Sometimes when you're in the shower, sometimes you hear the song they like. Sometimes you run across the obituary that you got in your house. Sometimes you can just hear a word they used to speak. Sometimes you can just sit down and if the room too quiet, you can hear their voice. Sometimes even when you have children, you watch your children and you can see their characteristics. You know what I'm saying? So you carry that. You carry that. Thank you, Flowers in the Attic. Becoming a woman, be speaking facts. No matter what they say, don't matter. 100%. Because you feel more. Stay on the truth. God bless your family. Merlinda Flores, thank you. Girl, you preaching. That's right. Just don't. Y'all, let's love people enough to not comfort them with lies, y'all. Let's love them enough. Just to tell them you're going to be there for them. Call me if you need me. And if they call you, answer. Don't just say that. Don't just gonna take that drive behind chicken over there and then talk about something, call me if you need me. Then when they call you, you make them feel like they're a burden. Really be there for them. Yes, ma'am, Miss Lisa Mice. Thank God Miss Holla is still here with her family and all of and her internet family. Yes. Y'all, this is the time, y'all. This is the season to just be real with people. If somebody can't take you as you are, y'all, stop putting on these faces to fit in these rooms. Be whoever you are. And if somebody can't love you, however it is that you are, y'all, that ain't the person that's supposed to be in your life. Understand sometimes it hurt because the people that have to be revealed is the ones you love the most, y'all. But anybody that makes you conform to who they want you to be in their presence, that ain't the person you're supposed to be around. Love yourself enough to really love yourself. Don't just say you love yourself. Really love yourself, flaws and all. Imperfections and all, past and all, because your past is just that. If somebody want to keep dwelling in your past, you tell them you can stay there. I've been past that point. You can stay wallowing in my past, baby. I've elevated from there. But I did it. I still stand on it because that past is who made me who I am today. So that's still me. A part of me who I used to be. It's still a chapter in my book. I can't completely erase it because I did it. But that woman ain't who's standing in front of you today. And I choose not to go back and keep revisiting her. She had her own stuff going on. Don't let people keep making you live in your past. It's called the past for a reason. You still here. So that means God got a purpose for you. So you elevated past that. Stop revisiting that. Stop beating yourself up for something that you already did and you endured through. You held the consequences for. You already did all that. What you going back there for? What's back there that you need? That was just something that you had to go to get through. That was just something horrible that you had to go through in your life that helped build your character, that helped you understand. Sometimes God let us put our hand in the fire so we see it burn. So sometimes you have to endure those things. But everybody elevating and advance their life. Stop trying to always talk about people's past. That's their past for a reason. It's called past. Leave it there. Truth, Tierra Packney. True facts. I love your channel. Thank you for doing what you're doing. It's good to come to a channel and speak how you feel and not be judged and hear genuine truth. That's right. Thank you so much, Miss Tierra Packney. That's what we're here for. Oh, thank you, Miss Sheila Pascal. And girl, you be speaking 100. I don't want to have to walk up to people and say, excuse me, but which face am I talking to today? Exactly. All right, Miss Sheila Pascal. Come on, somebody. I ain't got to conform to be in your presence. What's wrong with you? We supposed to be different. We supposed to be unique. We supposed to bring something different to each other. You accept me as I am in rare form, baby, or just tell me I ain't the person for you, and that's okay, because everybody don't supposed to get me. I ain't for everybody. And I'm 100% okay with that. Exactly. You cannot have a testimony without a test. Say that again, Miss Johnson. Say that louder for somebody in the back. Your trials and tribulations is what make you. If you never went through anything, you ain't human. If you've never done one bad thing in your life, you ain't human, baby. You must have lived your whole life trying to please society, and that got to be a miserable life, baby. You gotta have had a miserable life, baby. If you ain't never took no risk in your life, baby, you done live you a miserable life, sweetheart. Thanks. I thought I was the one going crazy after I lost my two best friends, my mother and brother. Oh no, you ain't going crazy, Miss Lisa Lanya, and my condolences on the loss of your family members. Y'all, God is picking their flowers. I mean, God is picking his flowers, y'all. Love everybody, no matter who they are, even if they make it hard to love, even if you got to love them from a distance, love them. Pick up the phone at least once a week and call them, just check on them. Even if you don't talk to them, if you're mad at them, just say, I want to hear your voice. Hey, how you doing? And sometimes the situations that can be fixed, be the bigger person, just fix them. Because time ain't waiting on no man, y'all. People going up out of here. And then you going to been, you ain't fixed what could be fixed, and now they gone, now you over their grave crying. Baby, it's too late. It's too late. There's no coming back from death. We don't get 9 lives like a cat. When it's over, it's over. Period. I had to learn I'm not for everybody. I'm imperfectly human and can take responsibility for my faults because I have made many and still learning and blessed to be here to grow. That's right, Miss Tierra Pinckney. Flowers in the attic. I let family go. I wish I would allow them to keep disrespecting my peace. Family will. And I understand that, Miss Flowers in the attic. I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is this. I'm not saying let nobody be around you that's going to hurt you or nothing like that. Please don't misinterpret my words. What I'm saying is, Miss Flowers in the attic is, I don't want y'all to misinterpret what I'm saying, okay? I'm not telling y'all to let people be around y'all that mistreat y'all or drain your energy. I'm not saying that. You remember I did say, even if you have to love them from a distance. Sometimes you just have to be the bigger person. It's okay to pick up the phone and say, I love you. Like I said, you can love somebody and not like them, but you can still love them. And sometimes, even the ones that I don't deal with, I want to hear their voice sometimes. I want to make sure they're healthy and happy. Even if they can't be that around me. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Miss Flowers and Egg. Yeah, even if they can't be that around me, I still want that for you. Even if I can't deal with you, me and you ain't rocking, I still want the best for you. I just don't want you around me. So yeah, at least once a week or twice a week, I'm gonna call, once every 2 weeks. I'm gonna call and just hear your voice and make sure you healthy and happy. Even if it's just to pick up the phone and say I love you because you my family. But like I said earlier in the live, people make it hard sometimes to love them now. We all know that for facts. Some people make it hard to love, honey. They just do too much. They drain your energy, honey. And I ain't saying let no love nobody more than you love yourself. But I'm just saying, know who you are and whose you are. And when you know who you are and whose you are, can't nobody move you. So even though somebody may hurt your feelings a little bit, it don't move you because you know whose you are. You know the power within you, and you know that can't be penetrated. So you know the power within you. You can say it. I forgive you. I just can't rock with you, but I forgive you. But I gotta love you from a distance, baby. I can't let your aura combine with my aura. Nah, we can't do that. But I love you. Know that I always love you. Know that I never let you fall on your face. Know that I never see you out here homeless or hungry. I don't care what you did to me. I always come through for you. But baby, and the little mediocre stuff in between, I can't rock with you like that no more, honey. I can't be your stepping stone no more. I gotta love you from a distance. But know that I still love you. Even if I don't like you, I still love you. That part, too, facts on top of facts. Just life getting more short today. Yep, about an hour. Yep, you got to protect your peace, baby. You got to protect your peace. Don't let nobody come around and just keep disrupting your peace, making you unhappy every day, every time they're around, hair standing up on your arms and stuff. Nah, get on through. I love you, baby. I call you. You know, I'm praying for you. And I don't want nothing but good things for you, baby. You just can't be in my space. Okay? You just can't be around me, baby. I'll forever love you. I'll forever carry you in my heart. And know that when I'm praying for you too. And some people, that's all you can have for them is prayer. Some people, that's all you can offer. That's all I got for you at this point, baby. It's prayer. And I send you off in prayer. But y'all, I gotta go. The grandbabies, they about to beat the door down now at this point, y'all. They just like, Nana, you doing way too much. You know, they want my attention. But y'all, I enjoy y'all. I really love coming on here talking to y'all. We have these conversations. Like I told y'all, if there's anything that y'all want to talk about, y'all can even leave it in the comments of the video. We can come back later and talk about it. You know, I leave the comments open so y'all can talk, you know, under there. And we can come back and talk, baby. This is what this is for. We all here for each other, for one another, to talk and, you know, chop it up. Ooh, well, I done said it now. But, you know, we all here to talk and, you know, fellowship and whatever y'all want to do. We can fellowship, we can talk, we can cry, we can, you know, just try to get advice from other people. Because like I said, I don't care how old none of us is. Every day you can learn. You can learn from everybody. There's something from somebody you can learn from. All of us don't know the answers. I don't care how old you is, honey. All of us need a help sometimes. Some of us need knowledge that we were never given sometimes. Just like we all out here trying to teach our high schoolers how to write in cursive, child, because the school don't no more. Thank you so much for your channel. Oh, thank you. You so welcome, Miss Tierra Pinkney. You have touched my spirit. Thanks. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, the same to you all, y'all. Just remember now, may your today be better than yesterday, and may your tomorrow be better than today. Every day that God blow that breath in your body, what it is, y'all. That's right. It's one step closer to your season, baby. Don't fumble your blessing worrying about the world. Y'all have a good day.